The Laws of Ascension, Chapter 10, Raiding the Fortress. The dungeon fortress is made of stone covered in vines. It's full of cracks and looks ready to crumble. The walls surrounding it are in no better shape. Where the doors to the fortress are is a large pile of rubble. A pathway has been cleared through it by the goblins. The fortress walls are only 20 feet wide. Inside the walls is a crumbling building. It's in the center and stays 10 feet from the walls. It's square-shaped and has 2 floors. The second floor has collapsed, taking half the first floor with it. The only area accessible inside would be the entrance, the barracks, and the eating hall. The goblins repurposed the eating hall as the hobgoblins' throne room. 7 goblins can be seen keeping watch on the walls. "Can you cover the entire fortress in your curse?" Lorik asks Sarah. "Yeah, that won't be a problem, but it might aggro the boss, so it's probably best to lure them away like you did before." Sarah replies, "No, if the boss comes out, Rowan and I can handle it. While we do, you and Vera can deal with the cursed goblins." Lorik says, causing her to sigh. "All right, are you guys ready?" She asks. "Yep," Vera replies. "Let's do this," Rowan says, a bit too excitedly. "All right," Sarah says before reaching out. A small red ball of gas appears above the fortress. It suddenly expands, turning into a large flat circle about 30 feet wide. The gas is dense and blocks light. The goblins all turn to look up at what caused the sudden darkness. As they do, 17 bright red stars appear in the cloud. They shoot down and slam into each of the goblins. Only 7 can be seen. The other 10 go behind the walls. 3 enter the fortress through holes in the roof. The 7 on the walls all scream out in pain. Dark red markings appear on their foreheads. It looks like a crescent moon. The goblins only scream for a few moments before collapsing. Their bodies turn to smoke and they disappear. "That was more powerful than I thought," Lorik says, a bit surprised. "I didn't think your curse could kill," Rowan adds. "Me neither. Becoming a mage must have made it more powerful than I thought." Sarah replies, "Have you not used it since becoming a mage?" Lorik asks. "I have, but not against monsters. I only comprehended my law a few weeks ago. I've been busy studying and preparing for the academy to test it against monsters." She replies before Vera points her sword forward. "The hob is here," she says, causing the others to turn. At the fortress entrance, a giant goblin about 7 feet tall is running toward them. It's holding a 4-foot-long metal pole. The pole is about half a foot wide. It's more muscular than the other goblins. There's a deranged look in its eyes as it stares at Sarah. Rowan steps in front of her and raises his shield. The hob raises its pole and swings it like a club. It slams into Rowan's shield as he blocks it. As it does, a blue energy covers his shield. It travels up the hob's pole quickly. As soon as it touches the hob, it goes limp. The pole falls out of its hand and it falls to its knees. Sarah doesn't waste any time and stabs one of her daggers into its neck. The other dagger goes through its left eye. She pulls them out, ready to attack again, when the hob's body turns to smoke. A bigger crystal falls from the smoke. It's only a few centimeters bigger than the goblin crystals. Along with the crystal, a bracelet fell. It's made of twine and has green rocks hanging off it on small strings. "We got a bracelet," Vera says while holding it up. "The academy can appraise it for us," Rowan says as Vera stores it and the hob's crystal in her ring. "Speaking of the academy, let's get back. I'm starving," Lorik says before turning around. Vera chuckles before following him. They all walk back to the dungeon entrance. They walk through the green light and walk back out into the real world. As they walk through town, Lorik splits with them. He runs off to buy his couch before returning. They meet back up at the academy gates. There's a line of students going in, causing a delay. From the sounds of the guards, there was some kind of problem. A person tried breaking in, and the guards had to go deal with it. So there aren't enough to check the IDs of all the students coming in and out quickly. By the time they get to the academy, the evening sky is taking hold. Before returning to their dorm, they go to the task center. There, they walk over to the counter. A woman wearing a blue outfit with the school's logo on her chest is sitting behind it. She stands up as the 4 of them approach. "Welcome to the task center. What can I help you with?" she asks with a smile. "We just finished a team dungeon task," Sarah says while activating her bracelet. She pulls up the task details on her bracelet. She had been sent it once she accepted the task. In fact, All of them can access this on their bracelet, but sharing it with others is forbidden and can result in expulsion if discovered. All right, I'll just need the hobgoblin's crystal to verify the task is completed, she says before Vera hands it over. She places the crystal on a flat white stone. It lights up faintly for a few seconds. The light disappears, and the woman hands the crystal back. I've confirmed the task is complete. Your points will be deposited in your account shortly. Don't forget you're able to sell these crystals to the trading hall. You can decide on either receiving points or gold for them. Also, in case you haven't heard yet, they've announced that there will be an auction held tomorrow at noon. But don't expect anything grand. This is more of an introductory auction, the woman says. Thanks. We must have been out when that was announced, Sarah says before the four leave. Another group was waiting behind them, so they didn't stay for long. Should we go report to Cyrilda that we're done? Vera asks as they leave the task center. No, we can do that in the morning. She's not that strict, so she won't get mad if we wait since it's almost night. Rowan replies as they walk to their dorm. Once inside, Vera enters the kitchen to make dinner. Sarah offers to help her since she might be tired after today, but Vera turns her down, saying that wasn't enough to tire her out. As she cooks, a strong smell fills the house. It takes her about half an hour to finish. Once she's done, she carries it out to the living room. There, the others are waiting around the couches. Vera places a big pot full of long noodles on the table between them. The noodles are in a red sauce with cut-up green and blue spices and herbs mixed in it. She then takes 4 bowls and forks and passes them around. Thanks, what'd you make? Lorik asks. It's a demon specialty, but I know humans can eat it, so don't worry. She replies, causing him to chuckle. Are you implying there's food demons can eat that humans can't? Rowan asks, causing her to nod. I think there's quite a few, but the only one I know for certain is red fang meat. I was told that it's poisonous to humans, so you can't eat it, but we demons eat it all the time. Vera replies as they get some food. They all take a bite and have split reactions. Rowan and Sarah both wince before swallowing it quickly. They then grab a cup of water and down it. Vera and Lorik both enjoy it, and Lorik even savors it a bit. Did you not like it? Vera asks worriedly after witnessing their reaction. No, it's not like that, Sarah says. It's just spicier than we thought. I wasn't expecting that, so it caught me off guard. Rowan adds, Sorry, do you not like spicy foods? Demons eat them often, so I didn't realize you might not like them, Vera asks. I do, but this might be a bit too much spice for me, Sarah says as Rowan nods. It's because of the demon finger, right? Lorik asks before taking another bite. There's a demon finger in this? Rowan asks. Yeah, it's the main ingredient for the sauce. Do you like it, Lorik? Vera asks. Yeah, I love spicy foods, Lorik says before laughing, though I guess I have more experience than them with it. He adds while motioning toward the other couch where Rowan and Sarah sit. What do you mean by that? Sarah asks confused. In response, Lorik takes an item out of his storage ring. It's a root a few inches long and red in color. It's shaped like a finger, complete with knuckles. It has a sharp black fingernail. I've been eating demon fingers like this for years, he says before taking a bite of the root. Rowan winces just seeing this. Demon fingers are roots that grow in abundance in the evergreen forest. They're called demon fingers because a demon first introduced them. This was before the war between humans and demons, but they still weren't close. The humans ate the demon's finger and thought it was poison. They attacked the demon and chased them away. Ever since then, the root has been called demon fingers. The reason they thought it was poison was because demon fingers are an incredibly strong spice. The reason they're so strong is that they contain weak traces of law. How can you eat those raw? Sarah asks. I read that they can strengthen the body if eaten raw, since the law they contain is the law of power, but its law is too weak, so if you cut it or cook it, it won't strengthen the body. As a result of eating them raw for years, I've grown to love spicy foods. Though it was horrible at first, I used to have to down an entire canteen of water just to eat a third of it. Lorik replies before taking another bite of Vera's cooking. He puts the root back in his storage ring for now. The four continue eating while talking. Sarah and Rowan take a couple more bites before giving up. In the end, they make sandwiches for dinner instead. Though they do say they like the taste of the food, it's just too strong for them to handle. Once they finish, they head upstairs to bed. Rowan and Lorik enter their room, and Rowan sighs upon seeing the couch. The other bed is gone, and a couch is in its place. It's a two-person couch and has a green cloth over it. Lorik lays down on it, his head resting on a pillow against the armrest. His legs dangle over the other armrest. "You cannot say that you find that more comfortable than a bed," Rowan says while lying down. "I can, and I do," Lorik replies, causing him to chuckle.